There are many vices in this world, and if we're honest with ourselves, we are all slaves to at least a few of them: lust, envy, ignorance, power, ambition, vanity, anger. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're real forces in our lives. They creep in through our thoughts, shape our actions, and subtly, sometimes silently, take control. Each of us carries our own struggles. Maybe it's the quiet temptation of pride whispering in your ear. Maybe it's resentment bubbling beneath the surface. Maybe it's the fear of not being seen or the hunger to be admired. These are the vices that bind us. And if we don't confront them, if we don't name them, face them, and rise above them, they will rule us. That's why the ancient Stoics still speak so powerfully today. Stoicism is not some cold, distant philosophy from monks on a mountaintop. It's a battle plan. It's a compass. It's a shield and a sword. It's a system for confronting the chaos of human desire and the noise of the world, and emerging not only intact, but stronger, wiser, and better. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men to ever walk this earth, was not immune to these demons. But unlike so many rulers, he didn't let his power poison him. He fought to keep his soul clean. He fought his vices, especially vanity and anger, with fierce commitment. In his personal journal, Meditations, he reminds himself daily, "You have the power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Marcus understood something profound, that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. And that's where the battle with vice begins. Not out there, but in here, in our hearts and minds. Donald Robertson, in his excellent biography of Marcus Aurelius, wrote, "The Stoic emperor points out that Marcus had help in his fight. His philosophy teacher, Rusticus, didn't just teach him words, he helped him wrestle with his demons." Robertson writes that Rusticus helped Marcus first and foremost to overcome two vices which are often found together: vanity and anger. Think about that. Even Emperor of Rome, the most powerful person in the known world, needed a mentor to guide him. Even Marcus needed help slaying his dragons, because vanity binds us. It makes us susceptible to manipulation. It makes us crave praise more than truth. And anger makes us do stupid things. It hijacks reason. It poisons relationships. It burns bridges and peace alike. So what did Marcus do? He practiced daily. He reminded himself again and again how much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it. And let them know, a real man who lives as he was meant to live. He didn't suppress his emotions. He studied them. He confronted them with discipline and humility. That's the Stoic way. Not to pretend we're perfect, but to practice being better. To understand that self-mastery is the highest form of strength. And the truth is, none of us are meant to walk that path alone. Seneca, another great Stoic thinker, wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving. The process is mutual. For men learn while they teach. We rise by walking with others who want to rise. We sharpen each other. We push one another toward excellence, not perfection, but toward progress, toward virtue, toward truth." This is the quiet power of Stoicism. It doesn't demand that you be flawless. It asks only that you be honest, that you examine your soul, that you strive. Seneca reminds us, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." So let's prove ourselves, not by pretending we have it all together, but by doing real work of self-reflection. Let's be honest about our own weaknesses. Let's call out the vice in our lives, not to feel shame, but to take back control. Let's ask ourselves, where does vanity show up in my life? Where does anger dictate my decisions? Where have I allowed habit to become a cage? Because once we identify our vices, we can begin to defeat them, slowly, daily, not through willpower alone, but through practice, patience, and purpose. And when we fall short, as we all will, we don't give up. We rise again. We recommit, because as Marcus writes, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Let your vices become your teacher. Let your flaws become the forge. Use what's hard to build what's strong. So no, this journey isn't easy. It's not meant to be. But it's essential, because if you don't master your vices, they will master you, and the cost is too high. This is your call to arms, to do the work, to face yourself, to build the habits of humility, reason, and self-discipline, not alone, but with others, not once, but daily. As Marcus wrote near the end of his life, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Start now, because the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more people committed to the pursuit of virtue. Let that be you. If this message spoke to your inner compass, give it a like and share it with someone walking their own path. Subscribe for more reflections to help you live with virtue, clarity, and strength. Remember, you can't control everything, but you can always control your response. So stand firm, think deeply, and move forward with purpose.